Well, howdy, folks. How y'all is? I wanted to do something a little different tonight on today's episode. A lot of people have backyard barbecues and all, like that al fresco dining. We're doing a backyard stir fry. And I got one of these little cassette burners. This one's made by Chef Master. Portable butane stove. It's kind of dirty, so I covered it with full there. But yeah, we're going to do some steak and chicken stir fry, some broccoli, and we'll get into all that stuff here. But making it super easy so anybody at home can make this as well. All right, we got rice we cooked. We're letting it cool down a little bit. That's a boiling bag of rice, super easy. Got some organic broccoli. Mrs. Chef picked up some matchstick carrots. I prefer the disc, but they didn't have any, so that's what she got. Like I said, little as prep as possible. We got some Dynasty water chestnuts sliced, a couple of eggs for our fried rice, and she picked up this Kikkoman stir fry sauce. I think I've had this one before, I'm not sure, but we're gonna try it out. I usually use hoisin sauce, and she also got the Dynasty baby carrots cut. Got some organic toasted sesame oil, Spectrum, great brand. A little fruit cup here of mandarin oranges. And yeah, let's get started. Simple little stir fry dinner. And we are outside, the outside dining tonight. We got doggies hanging out. Yeah, fun times. All right, let's get started. So first things first, you're doing a stir fry. You want to do your rice first because it's not going to be sticky. If you're using one single wok to do everything, like we are, make it simple cleanup, you don't want to be cleaning the stickiness out and then trying to fry your rice. So fry your rice first. I brought out a little bowl for that. Put that in when it's finished. And yeah, let's get started on that. So just get our wok good and hot. I love these cassette burners. Strongly suggest picking one up. It's great to do, you know, backyard dining that's not always on the grill. No grill needed. You can do this anywhere. You can go take this to a lake somewhere. You can take this to a park. You can actually have dinner anywhere you want. And that's the beauty of it. I just use a little butane can. All right, so while that's heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and take this broccoli here, start hacking it up. Do some hack job broccoli here. So as you can see there, it's a super easy way to hack up your broccoli. Is turn edge of cut right along that base, and you've taken all the stems out, you know. And a lot of people save these. A lot of people don't save these. Most people throw them in the trash, but some people save them. And you make broccoli soup or something with the stems, or broccoli slaw. It makes really good slaw. And you can just take these and break the couple that didn't get cut off. There you go. This is one thing the dogs will not eat. So as you can see, we got some smoke going on our wok. That means it's good and hot. Let's go ahead and add our oil to it. So this is the first of these series we've done. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, leave a comment below and we might do some more of these. There's all kinds of stuff. You can do a little pasta out here. A million things. So let's add our sesame oil. I had to run and grab my wooden spoon quick, so I had to cut that fire off for just a second, but it should still be pretty damn hot. Gotta get the wooden spoon. You can use a metal spoon, tongs, whatever you got. I just prefer a wooden spoon with wok stuff. So first thing with our fried rice, we're gonna start with a couple of eggs. And the dogs will eat the chicken shells. There we are. Get that good scramble now. Once your eggs cook, we're going to throw the rice right in there. Like I said, I'm making this as simple as possible. There's only 3 ingredients. Well, I guess 4 with the oil, but it's just eggs, sesame oil, rice you microwave. That makes it easy. And soy sauce. You can add green onions. You can add a ton of things. I make all kinds of fried rices, but this is the most basic, simple one that you can make at home for your friends. And they're like, damn, this is the awesomest party I ever had. I came to my friend's house last night, and we had stir fry on the backyard. Okay, so it looks a little dry to me, so I'm gonna add just a little more sesame oil in there. And you know when you're ready when you see the rice start popping like popcorn. It don't take long. Also, it's good to use cold rice, that way it doesn't turn into a glob. Cold rice works best for stir-fried rice. Now, you might not want to try this part at home, but I like to just take it and shake it. Beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna add a little soy sauce to this. Get a little saltiness. Some people like adding MSG to their rice, peas, carrots. Like I said, you can add anything you want to it. This is just the most basic version. That almost everybody will have this at the house to make. A couple eggs, some rice, leftover rice, and soy sauce. If you don't have soy sauce in your cupboard or your fridge, something's wrong with you anyway. All right, that's done. Put that off in our bowl and start on our main entree. All right, so I just took that pan, wiped it down with a paper towel, like so. Give it a couple bangs with the wooden spoon, and we're back clean and ready to go for our next part of this meal. The next thing I do, I cook the proteins and set them aside, because the proteins are going to cook a lot faster than the vegetables. Or take a little longer to cook than the vegetables, I'm sorry. And I want to make sure they're cooked all the way through, especially chicken, before you don't want to make anybody sick. So I'll start off with the chicken there. That's just a bunch of chicken scrap pieces I had. Now the key to getting this really thin is when you have a steak or a chicken breast like I did. I had a thigh and a breast. But I take it and take it out of the freezer for about an hour, let it get partially unfrozen, but it's still frozen. And then slice it real thin. It slices perfect, like you can shave it like that. And it's at that consistency. I left the fat and all on the thigh because I like the little bit of fat in there. All right, so chicken's done. So I'm gonna set that aside here. We'll do our steak next. A little piece stuck there, no problem. I like that thigh meat for stir fry. It just makes the best stir fry. Right, let's go in with our beef. Key to the beef is don't touch it for the first 1 minute. Let it get that crust on it before you start stirring it, otherwise it'll steam. You put just a hair more oil in here, sesame oil. Let it sit just like that and get that little crust before you start stir frying. So you start moving it around. That smells good in that sesame oil. Now I'm gonna give it a stir. It's been about a minute. You go stirring too fast, you just get a big steam bath and your meat don't get any color on it. You want to get that caramelization on the meat. You just gotta leave it alone that first minute. Don't touch it at all. And then same thing, I stirred it once, I'm gonna leave it for 1 minute. Then it's gonna start getting a nice crust on it and you start shaking it around. And one of the beautiful things about doing stir fry as your al fresco dining experience, instead of doing something on the grill and all, first of all, the cleanup's a lot easier. You don't have to wait for charcoal and smoke and all that stuff. Secondly, you can really stretch your buck. So if you got 20 people coming over, it's gonna be a lot cheaper doing stir fry than it is doing, brisket and ribs and all that kind of stuff. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Okay, so now we're starting to get some nice caramelization there, so I'm gonna go ahead and start shaking it up. But like this here was just one chicken thigh and one chicken breast tenderloin, and that's like a half pound of round steak just shaved super thin. And that's enough to feed 5 or 6 people, See how beautiful we're getting some caramelization on there? Looking delicious. Alright, while that beef's finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and open the cans here of the Chinese vegetables. Water chestnut's one of my favorite vegetables. I love the crunch of water chestnut. Carries flavor well. Fantastic. One of my favorite things to use. And of course, gotta have the baby corn. Now normally I don't have an onion. I don't notice. I was gonna throw an onion in here when I do the veggies. I always use an onion for flavor. And usually some bell pepper. I just like the taste and the smell of that. But I don't have either one today, so we're not gonna do that. But that's the beauty of stir fry. You don't have to have it. You can have it, or you don't have to have it. It's up to you. And with this baby corn, I'm just watering the yard here, the side yard. Draining it off. A little juice. I just watered the flowers. Alright. That beef is ready, so I'm going to put that in the bowl here. Now, out of all the things we got left, the broccoli is going to be the longest to cook. So we're going to start with the broccoli. So, once again, we got a nice smoke going. That fire is hot. And at this point, everything's going to go back into the same wok in a minute. So you don't have to rinse it out or nothing. Just keep going. Now this, you want to evenly coat it with the oil so it don't burn, because that wok is hot. Like so. And you want to keep this moving pretty good or it will char on you. Right, our broccoli's got a nice little char, but not over charred. We're going to add our carrots in there. Now these are going to go really fast into these little sticks. You have the actual chips. They have those waffle cut chips. That's what you want to use normally. But like I said, you put what vegetables you like in your stir fry. It really don't matter. And what this is going to do, these wet vegetables from the can here, they're going to excess water off, but they're going to have a lot of retention water. And what this will do is help soften up or kind of steam that broccoli a little bit. And we're almost to the final stage here of cooking. So we're like a minute away here from adding our meat back in. But this is where you shake everything. Get it all mixed together good. Look at that there. And it's fairly healthy. I mean, you got a little sesame on there, but other than that, it's pretty healthy. Got lean meat and vegetables. I'm gonna go ahead and open this stir fry kikkoman to see if I'm gonna like it before I put it on here, just in case it's funky to me. Pretty good, a little salty, but pretty good. So we'll use that. But they got a million of these different flavors and varieties nowadays. I think Panda Express makes one. I mean, there's every company's making one, so pick one you think you'll like. So once our carrots start to wilt a little, then we know we're ready. Throw our meat back in there, and then sauce, and we're ready to eat. Remember, over here we got all of our meats already cooked and ready to go back in there. Even if you don't do this outside, you can do this at home. You can do this at home and you'll have a one-pot meal, you know, make it easy cleanup. Yeah, we're going to eat outside tonight. This is going to be awesome. All right, so our meat and our chicken, our beef and our chicken go back in. Give this a shake. Yeah, I lost one baby corn, not too bad. Pretty full pan, pretty full wok here. I'm gonna hit that with just a little bit more sesame oil to keep it from sticking on the bottom when I add the sauce in. All right, there we go, folks. Let's add our sauce in there. Doesn't look gorgeous. Anyway, if you have a dinner party and have this for your friends, they're gonna talk about it for a while. It's gonna be like, damn, I went to this party. I'm telling you, folks, this is not something most time people do. That smells delicious. It smells a little ginger in there. It's got what ginger smells like. All right, and at this point, it's done. It's all sauced and coated. We know the meat's cooked, so we cooked it separately. And yeah. Sure would look pretty if it had some red bell pepper or something in there, but we don't have any. There you go. Got our rice over here. Ready for us? Yeah. Let's eat. All right, folks, I forgot to add the little cup of fruit of mandarin oranges, so let's do that in there. Why not? There we go. Get a little hint of citrus in there.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, look at that there. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look fantastic? Let's dig in.
All
right, folks, look at there. Outdoor dining adventure, and so easy to make. Hope you guys do this at your house. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you folks next time. Remember to like, share, subscribe. I get shadow banned by the powers that be, so shout me out, because otherwise nobody will ever see these videos. Thanks. See ya. Bye.